Welcome to a Healthy Cleveland. I'm Dana Clark. So glad you could join us this evening. We have a great show that lies ahead. Just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Scott running the jam night out tonight in Lorain at Mutt and Jeff's every Thursday night. Take your axe on out there, your harmonica, your keyboard, and jam with the guys. It's a really good time. Every Thursday night, Mutt and Jeff's in Lorain. Hope you can join us next week. We have David Kennedy from the Recording Arts Technology as our guest. It's going to be a great show. And tonight, I'm so overjoyed to announce and welcome Mrs. Christine Jackson.
Hey, man.
All right, so glad to have you here.
Finally made it.
Yes.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm doing all right today. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We have so much to talk about in so little time.
Right.
You know? So let's bask in the moment. Here we go. You know a friend of mine, Kevin Richards.
Yes.
Right? And you had mentioned that you were on a show on the segment that they did. Matter of fact, I think I may have even played it on the show.
Okay.
I was like, oh, there's Christine.
Yeah.
But you know, because when I think about blues, and I've known you as a musician, obviously. So when I think about the blues, I think about you. When I think about you, I think about the blues.
Cool.
And I do, and because it is, and being a songwriter, the roots, kind of always go back there.
Yep.
And that's one of the things that I learned even more, with knowing Kevin. How do you know him, by the way? How did you get with him?
Through the music scene. I mean, I couldn't pinpoint the day I met him, but we all kind of know each other some way or another. And I think he got a hold of me because of the blues roots in my music for that documentary. Yeah.
You know what to me makes you stand out in Cleveland and what you do as an artist is not just your talent, but you're kind of the only one. There aren't a whole lot. There are other female artists.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
just so that you're the blues are your roots. That's where you're solely focused, really.
Yeah.
And how did that start?
I think it was just, personal emotions for myself that it's not like I sat down and said, hey, I want to be a blues artist.
Right.
It's just the more I started creating, the more you could label it that, I guess.
Sure.
So.
It's such a, great way in that you express yourself,
Absolutely.
with the blues and any music. So what artist, somebody had to influence you? Your dad plays.
My dad plays piano. He was a boogie-woogie piano player. I grew up listening to him. And like me, he taught himself to play by ear. So I learned that way on all my instruments. I played trumpet in school, and I learned how to read a little bit.
Too.
Yeah. It's a great instrument to start on,
Right on.
There's a lot of people that started on trumpet and left to do other things.
I passed it on to my kid. I've had the thing for 30 years.
There you go.
But, so what, any particular artists that you like kind of early growing up, other than your dad?
Sure. B.B. King, hands down, yeah. When I was in high school, my band director gave me an LP, and it was Completely Well, B.B. King, and it changed my life. I heard the horns in it, and I said, I just want to do this. It was great.
That's so
and
cool.
Buddy Miles, the Them Changes album,
Something tells me you got to meet these guys, too.
Yeah, I sure have.
Right
Very
on.
blessed. It's so, it's a crazy world, but, those two records, individually were the ones that, set me off into the blues world, and then I ended up getting to play with Buddy Miles and going on a little trip with him and playing some in some other cities. And I got that same record autographed from my high school band director and gave it back to him,
That's so cool.
Yeah, kind of
I
small.
have the B.B. King autograph on my wall in the office. I got that in Buffalo when he came out to Buffalo, and that's it's so cool meeting, because they feel like it feels like they're just like us.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
they're
it really
real down to
does.
earth for
They're in
sure.
that spotlight.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like that for me, honestly.
No.
You're in that spotlight.
No.
When I saw you play at the House of Blues, I was like, yeah, I know her.
Yeah, that's right. I know everybody. I'm just one of everyone. It's just,
So the guitar is your main instrument now.
I don't want to say it's my main instrument. It's the one I use the most.
Right. What
Still
else?
learning.
Other than trumpet and.
Those are the two. I just try to, I played bass for a while. It was kind of a means to an end, but I have a great friend now who's going to be with us later who plays bass. He's got that. I don't have to touch it.
Awesome.
He's doing
Looking
it.
forward to hearing you guys play a little bit. You've had a chance to go around the country playing your music. What were some of the coolest experiences? Just give me one of the coolest
One.
experiences you feel like you've had in touring around the country, if you could pick one.
Amsterdam. Yeah.
Around the world.
Yeah, I took my trumpet and went over there just as a hiatus. I met with another band, a little bar band over there, played some gigs, and two guys come up to me at the end of the show, and they were the horn players with the Funk Brothers on tour over there.
Oh, wow.
And so they invited me, and I got to hang out for the weekend with the Funk Brothers and do all that. So that was pretty cool.
That's cool. Did you get to play some of their music with them, or did you play some of your stuff with them?
They came and jammed with us on the stage. So,
Right on.
yeah.
I'm curious, have you ever done anything like street musician stuff?
In the city here, you know, with the Sparks in the City program.
Okay.
You're familiar with that?
Cool.
We, did the busking. They set it up downtown.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, put you on the street corner.
You put the case out?
Yeah, put the case out in the bucket or whatever. Yeah.
Nice.
Which is always fun.
Right on. So, when you've been touring for over a decade, or you've been playing out?
I've had my own project for 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't like you were out of school and doing this. What did you do out of school?
I actually went to college for music,
All
and
right.
3 semesters at Akron for trumpet. But it was like classical oriented, and my head was spinning. I said, "This is not what I want to do," and I started playing in Cleveland like every night in the jam nights, and started playing with some bar bands, and kind of left college and pursued that, nightlife. So.
Right on. So what point? Okay, and obviously being a Healthy Cleveland, we've got to talk about your health.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious as to what point you're playing out that you got a tick bite, right?
Correct.
Is that how it happened?
Yeah.
Deer tick.
A deer tick. Yeah.
Right. And folks, if you haven't heard this, it's actually pretty controversial. I didn't have really any clue until I found out that Christine had this and had been dealing with this, and there's even some people that say that it doesn't exist.
Correct. There's 2 sides of the fence. Some doctors and politicians want to say, it's an easy fix, and then if you have problems afterwards, it's really not that, But then the other side says it's all a result of this tick bite and not getting the correct treatment. It can persist, and you end up with chronic Lyme disease.
And I think that's where it kind of crosses into the controversial
Correct.
area.
Yeah, and sometimes I feel even odd talking about it because I know there's people out there that say, that's not right, But all I can say to that is, I'm living it, so I know it's there.
Right. Well, I've heard and read actually on learning about this that it's not uncommon for people to go 6, 7, 8 years before they're actually even diagnosed, and
Correct.
that something like 60% of all blood tests won't even show it.
Correct.
Is that the same experience that you had?
Same experience, yeah. I mean, the last 6 years, I've had odd medical experiences where there was no root cause. It would just happen. I'd end up in the hospital with this or that. A lot of sinus and vocal issues, actually. I didn't know if I was going to be able to sing for the rest of my life because it was getting so bad, like vocally, just the pain.
Wow. So you were still able to perform, but not without pain?
Correct. And it's been ups and downs. Like currently, I gig a little bit. I'm in constant pain as I sit here. It's just pain. I feel like it's like arthritis throughout your body and other things. But years before I knew it was Lyme disease, I would have to cancel gigs because it would be so bad.
And you weren't sure if you're going to be able to
Wasn't sure what it was. Yeah, exactly.
Right, like I'm going to be able to make it tonight.
Yeah.
So now you're kind of at a point where you're dealing with it, and you're kind of pushing through.
I'm pushing through because mentally I know what it is now. So that gives me the attitude, it's just pain, I'm going to get through it. Prior to that, the what if kind of takes over, and you're like, it gets kind of dark. You're like, am I hurting myself because I'm in pain? Is it making it worse?
Well, how many doctors have you had to see?
Countless.
Really?
Yeah. In the last 2 years, consistently, probably a new doctor every month or every other. Specialist after specialist. And
Do they have any kind of like what they can do for you or what you should do?
Diet has a lot to do with it. It's basically you're killing the bacteria, that's the Lyme bacteria, and other co-infections that come with it. and then you have to rid your body of it. So it's a two-part. You kill it, then you have to get rid of it. So it's a detox program. It's all homeopathics. You know, insurance doesn't cover anything. So it's cleaning your body, you know, getting healthy, basically. Yes.
And I read that it was a small spiral virus that digs into the tissue.
It can lay dormant, and some people have it and will never even know it, and they can live their whole life without knowing it. And some people, it kind of becomes the perfect storm where you might have something pre-existing, emotional and physical trauma can open the door for this spirochete to become rampant and active. So that was me. I was the perfect storm. I had everything pre-existing, and then I got the bite, and it just blew up.
Wow, that's serious, folks. They say up to 35,000 people a year actually are dying from Lyme disease, and
the misdiagnosis, because they want to, you know, they're being misdiagnosed with MS or Parkinson's disease, but when in fact it was Lyme in the beginning. It could have been treated.
And you know, it's funny because as I hear these stories, it's like you have a very similar story to so many people who have gone through the exact same thing. Several years, you had, say it was 6 years before they finally.
Yeah.
And then obviously being diagnosed and not knowing what it is, it's crazy. So I guess what I'm probably the most curious about is the diet. So are you learning new things about your body?
I'm constantly learning, and I'm learning that my willpower is not as great as I thought it was, because staying away from certain things means I'll be in less pain. But then, you know, life happens, and you'll eat that stuff, and then you'll be like, I shouldn't have ate that because now I hurt, you know? Right.
Let me guess, and I hate naming things, but I got to. Little Debbie's, those are your favorites. Those make pain.
Anything sugar,
yeah. That's what I thought.
Candy bars, anything, stuff like that.
So, you know, because there's certain things that we avoid around the house, and it's funny that the reasons we avoid them is just to feel better, live healthier, lose weight, you know, and a lot of people avoid sugars for that. With this kind of almost, it sounds like you have to avoid sugars just to live daily.
Just to live, yeah, because the Lyme and the bacteria, they breed on that sugar, and it can make it, you know, the symptoms worse.
So obviously your body needs some sugar.
Yeah.
So how do you balance that?
I guess from natural foods like apples, and, you know, if I want something sweet, I'll get an apple, you know, a sweet apple, that's what I'll do. So.
There's so much great fruit too. You ever go to West Side Market?
When I could walk around, it's hard for me to walk anywhere.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah, I can understand that.
But the variety is great over there.
And the prices, you know. I bought a huge thing of strawberries for $10, and honestly, I was probably at least $100 worth of strawberries that I would have spent going to the grocery store.
Sure.
And so being able to get all of that good fruit, take it home and freeze it, save some of it for this winter when the prices go up. You should try it. You ever freeze any fruit?
Yeah, I do. I do a lot of smoothies with the frozen fruit and the ice and all that.
So do you ever make smoothies at home?
I do.
What do you have? What do you use to make
I use
them?
a product called Visalis, and it's a shake mix. It's like a powder, and it tastes great, and it's full of all the raw foods and nutrients.
Visalis. So that's actually what you put in a blender?
Put in it, yep. And it's like a powder. You know, you mix that with raw fruit or peanut butter or anything. You can mix it with anything, and ice and yogurt or whatever. Just make all kinds of smoothies.
So this is new to me. So is it for taste or flavor, or is it actually nutrients that
it's
they're packing in
nutrients,
there?
yeah. I mean, people can use it as a meal supplement. You can lose weight with it.
Okay.
Or you can just use it for the energy, you know. Me, it helps my energy level, you know, because it gives you that boost of like all the natural stuff that would get you going.
If our viewers want to check it out, what is it? V-I?
Yeah, S-A-L-U-S, Visalis.
Visalis.
Yep.
See, now I almost think that I've heard that name before.
I'm sure you have. I mean, it's a huge marketing campaign, you know, and I'm not here to push it. I'm just saying I use it, and my family uses it, and we've all seen good things from it, so it helps. Yeah.
Well, I use the Vitamix, and I push that thing all the time.
There you go.
So don't feel bad.
I've heard good things about the Vitamix, too.
It's great to use, you know. I tell you, it's especially from my personal experience of having to get healthy and not anywhere near as bad as Lyme disease. You think about, you know, all the different things that you can go through, but you know, just in learning so much about the good things to eat.
Yeah.
You know, I think is essentially no matter what you're going through, that's the key.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's body's a little different. And probably one of the greatest things that I've ever heard is heal the body and treat it like an organism, like one organism. You know, and that's what foods really do for us.
For sure.
So obviously the smoothies are good for you, doing the different fruits to get your sugars, but what about protein, and what else do you eat?
Honestly, sometimes my symptoms prevent me from eating because it makes me sick. So I do a lot of pill-formed, supplements. But when I do eat, I do like to eat like chicken breasts. You know, I eat a lot of chicken and pork, stuff like that.
Right on. So do you find that, you know, I could probably ask this a lot, but when you are out in town,
Yeah.
is the eating get worse? I mean, as far as you're going out of town, you have gigs.
Prior
Or
to
do you
my
have plan?
yeah, prior to the treatment, it was bad. You know, it'd be bad.
Right.
It'd, you know, be hungry at the end of the gig, so you grab a thing of fries or whatever. You know, it's terrible. But lately, I would say it's all changed for me because I had to. You know.
Well, speaking of change, yeah, as a songwriter and musician, how has it affected that?
Hugely. Actually, for a long time, I wasn't writing because I was just depressed because I was in so much pain and didn't think I was going to come out of it. But with the light of the diagnosis, it's kind of put a spark back in my willpower, you know, to get up out of bed and to work on music and play. But leading up to that, you know, I couldn't stand up with my band anymore and play my guitar and front the band and jump around like I used to because it was just too painful. So music-wise, it definitely changed the timbre. You know, I always like to sit and play guitar, like 1 or 2 tunes during the show, you know, but then bring the guys up and like, you know, really rock and roll. But now it's just like we just do the whole show, just chill, and I kind of really like it, you know. I found a place that my voice feels good over everything. I'm not pushing and screaming. It's like, it's really chill. I like it.
Right on. So you're able to, you know, kind of continue what you do in a more little mellow kind of way.
Yeah.
Almost.
And I don't know if it'll be like this forever, but for now it's working.
So are there any medications that you have to take or that you do want to take for pain? Is there
I
anything?
don't take any pain medications. Kind of the thing with Lyme is if you're hurting, it's working. Because it's called herxing, is when the die-off of the bacteria happens, you get the symptoms. So as long as I'm taking, it's antibiotics is what I'm using now. As long as I'm taking them at low doses, because if you take too high, your body really hurts, and then you're in a lot of, like, it's not good, because you don't want to overwhelm your body with the killing off of the bacteria. So you do it slow, and my doctor reminds me it's a marathon, not a sprint. So it's literally baby steps at a time.
It's funny, the other day, little Dane and I, conversation came up about cutting your finger. And it's like that pain that you feel is your body instantly healing itself.
Right.
And it's interesting because I kind of just made that up, and that's kind of what you just described is the way I think about your body.
That's your immune system and your body
working.
reacting to it. Your nerves are saying something's wrong here. And that's kind of the same principle. So I don't take drugs for that. I take a lot of Epsom salt baths, you know, a lot of natural things to try to ease the stress of it all rather than get rid of it. Because you're not going to get rid of it because it's working, you know. And I guess the overall picture to see at the end of my result is I don't have that pain anymore, which means my body is gone or rid of the Lyme. So.
Well, I hope that all works out for you.
Thanks, me too.
You know, I know it's something you're probably going to deal with for a long time, and you know, I certainly, I'm always keeping my ears open on different things. I'll pass whatever I see.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
You know, something also that I find very, very interesting about you is I've heard of Kicking the Cancer Blues, but now I find out that this is actually your nonprofit organization.
Correct. My family and I. I'm the president because I'm the one that, you know, runs around and does all the legwork, but my family is a huge support and backing. But my younger cousin, Liz, passed away of Hodgkin's lymphoma.
And this came way before what you've gone through.
Right. It actually came in the middle of my storm, but I didn't know it, you know. I just thought I was having, you know, I was getting old. 30 years
Oh
old.
my gosh, yeah. No, you're not
Yeah.
gonna go.
But you know, my cousin passed, and we were very close, and yeah, it's hard to talk about still sometimes.
But the benefit, how long have you been doing that now?
3 or 4 years, unofficially 4 years. We held a benefit when she was still alive, and that's when it got its name, Kicking the Cancer Blues. She thought it was cool because she was like kicking cancer's ass, you know.
Right.
We were raising money for her to keep the fight going. And when she passed, we legally made it a nonprofit, and we contribute money to the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, to a blood cancer collaborative that specifically targets Hodgkin's research to cure and trial drugs for Hodgkin's lymphoma.
What a great cause.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you have another benefit coming up in November.
November 9th at Stampers in Fairview.
Stampers in
Stampers.
Fairview, November 9th.
Yeah, and it's actually going to be a cool night because it's going to be a no cover charge, which we haven't done yet. But it's kind of our way of showing our appreciation for everyone who's come out to support us all along. If you can just come in and say hi, or you know, toss $5 in the bucket. And we have a national act coming, Brian Lee of New Orleans, and he's phenomenal. He's Grammy nominated from the album with Kenny Wynn Shepherd, the 10 Days Out tour that Kenny Wynn Shepherd did. He was on the album, and he did the tour with them. And a couple years ago, I did a festival with him, and he and I just kind of clicked. We've been friends, and so he's coming up and going to do the benefit with us.
Wow. And Stampers is Palm?
Fairview.
Fairview. I'm sorry, you said Fairview. Fairview. So November 9th, come out and check out Christine. And obviously, it's going to be a great show. What time does it start?
8 to 11.
8 to 11.
The doors will be at 7.
Right on. Come out and celebrate and join us in the cause for Kicking the Cancer Blues. It'll be great. So we're going to come back here in just a little bit. Christine, it's so cool that you could come on and share your story.
Happy to be here.
And I know we only get a small glimpse of it in the little bit of the time we have because you got so much going on. But we'll definitely, is there a website we can check out on?
Yeah, kjblues.com.
kjblues.com. And you also, I got to mention, no, we'll save it. We'll save it. We're going to come back and let us go to a break for our sponsors. We'll be back in about 6.5, 7 minutes with music from Christine and Matt. So please stick around for the show, and we'll be doing a smoothie, tasty, healing, the body healing smoothie at the end of the show. So take it away, Chris. We'll be back in about 6.5 minutes, folks. Stick around.
Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time. Are you tired of all the overhyped advertisements for energy drinks and energy supplements?
Maybe skydiving from a suborbital spacecraft or jumping a snowmobile over 80 buses is not in your agenda.
Maybe you just want to make it through the day effectively. Whether it's work, school, or raising a family, life's demands can be overwhelming. When you need that extra kick in the butt to help get you going, try Cocaine Energy. You'll not find a more effective energy supplement. Cocaine Energy has higher caffeine content per ounce than any other energy supplement on the market. And it's safe. Worried about the side effects of so much caffeine? We got you covered. Cocaine is scientifically formulated to mitigate against the side effects normally associated with large doses of caffeine, such as the jitters and heart palpitations. So what are you waiting for? Try cocaine today, because life doesn't wait. Cocaine is available at local retailers and online at www.drinkcocaine.com. That's drinkcocaine.com. Once again, that's drinkcocaine.com. This product does not contain the drug cocaine. Duh. This product is not intended to be an alternative to an illicit street drug. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Not recommended for children, pregnant women, or people sensitive to caffeine. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Pete 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningsHowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectified backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectified backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Hey, Sam. Hey, excuse me. Am I interrupting nap time? In this economy, it was hard to get this job. Unfortunately, it's even harder to keep it. And there's only so much a coffee machine can do.
Wakey, wakey. Hello.
You don't need yet another expensive trip to the corporate coffee shop. You need the tastiest, most effective energy shot on the market.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The Cocaine Energy Shot is an energy supplement with a whopping 280 milligrams of caffeine in each sugar-free, zero-calorie 2-ounce dose, delivering consistent all-day energy without causing the palpitations and jitters that can ruin your day. It's delicious, too.
When you wake up, you're fired. Sweet dreams, idiot. Why did I even hire this guy in the first place? What? What's this wrong? Oh, man. What? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Whatever.
The new Cocaine Energy Shot. Sure, it's got a naughty name, but this little liquid miracle will beat out the competition to keep you at your best. Ask for it by name at your local retailer. If they don't carry it, demand that they do.
Let's go!
Or buy online at drinkcocaine.com. That's drinkcocaine.com. One more time, that's drinkcocaine.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Not recommended for pregnant women, children, or people sensitive to caffeine. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
Welcome back to A Healthy Cleveland. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you KJ Blues.
Cupid, draw back your bow. Yeah, let your arrow flow straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry. Yeah, let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. I don't mean to bother you, but I'm in distress. There's danger of me losing all my happiness. I love a man who doesn't know I exist, and she can't fix. So, Cupid, draw back your bow. Yeah, let your arrow flow straight to my lover's heart for me. Nobody but me. Cupid, please hear my cry. Yeah, let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. If your arrow makes his love strong for me, I swear I'm gonna love him for eternity. I know between the two of us his hearts we can't steal. Cupid, help me if you will. So, Cupid, draw back your bow. Yeah, let your arrow flow straight to my lover's heart for me. Nobody but me. Cupid, please hear my cry. Yeah, let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. How about an original? me alone. Packing my bags, got to get out of here. Leave me alone, I've got 1 foot outside the door. Wasted away until the moon begins his sad song. There ain't no love to be found in the heart of the city. Crying it down no more while I let this sorrow fill my soul. I've got to get back, yes, get back to so much more. Well, I'm traveling far, I've got my gearbox to surround me. 2 steps behind, still 1 foot outside the door. In a pool is at my heels like a splinter through your skin. Yeah, my tongue is tied just before I could speak. I don't wanna see those haunts when my mind used to be free. I can't keep from thinking one bad thing, Lord, one sad thing to another, yeah, to another. Hey, leave me alone, packing my bags, got to get out of here. Leave me alone, I've got 1 foot outside the door. Yeah, I'm wasted away until the moon begins its sad song. There ain't no love to be found in the heart of the city. Crying it down no more while I let this sorrow fill my soul. I've got to get back, Lord, get back to so much more, to so much more. Yeah. Leave me alone. All right. Well, some old blues, Matt.
Yeah.
Got your bow ready?
Now I did.
All right. You got room?
Yeah.
My girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun never shines, where you shiver the whole night through. We're the longest train that I ever saw, was 16 coaches long. Well, it took my baby, Lord, it took her so far. It took her, and now she's gone. Well, my girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun never shines, where you shiver the whole night through. Well, my girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? All right. We'll just stick with the blues theme.
Seems appropriate.
It works. It's an original tune called Mary Bell. Oh, mean Mr. John, you're such a fat liar. She did not fall into that open fire. She had your child that you wanted to hide, so you sent her down the river in a Viking fire. Oh, Miss Mary Bell, you be missed so well by the one little girl who can't even tell. She held her breath behind the door, yeah, she sunk to the floor to breathe no more. Miss Mary Bell, she didn't stand a chance. She was damned if she could and damned if she can't. She spent her days in Mr. John's fields, picking cotton for miles, fingers left with no feel. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Oh, mean Mr. John, you're such a fat liar. She did not fall into that open fire. She had your child that you wanted to hide, so you sent her down the river in a Viking fire. Oh, Miss Mary Bell, you'll be missed so well by the one little girl who can't even tell. She held her breath behind the door and she sunk to the floor to breathe no more. Yeah, it's a song about freedom. Now, mean Mr. John, on Judgment Day, hope you can face the Lord without looking away. You may have sealed your fate on that very day as you took Miss Mary Bell's life away. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Oh, mean Mr. John, you're such a fat liar. She did not fall into that open fire. She had your child that you wanted to hide, so you sent her down the river in a Viking fire. Oh, Miss Mary Bell, you'll be missed so well by the one little girl who can't even tell. She held her breath behind the door as she sunk to the floor to breathe no more. Yeah. She watched you breathe no more. What do you say?
I can smell the smoothie factory.
I'm looking forward to the smoothie.
Oh, yeah.
How about this current tune that's happening right now called Too Close? Alex Clare tune. It's very bluesy. You know I'm not one to break promises. Don't wanna hurt you, but I need to breathe. If the end of it all is still my best friend, but there's something inside I need to release. Which way is right? Which way is wrong? How do I say that I need to move on? You know we're headed separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There is nothing that I can really say. I ain't lie no more, I can't hide no more. Got to be true to myself. It feels like I am just too close to love you, so I'll be on my way. You've given me more than I can return, yet there's oh so much that you deserve. Nothing to say, nothing to do, have nothing to give, I must live without you. You know we're headed separate ways.
There is nothing that I can really say. I ain't lying no more, I can't hide no more. Got to be true to myself this time. And it feels like I ain't just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. There you go. All right. It's odd without an audience. But you're the audience, the live web audience. Hello. Let's do some more blues. Ooh, 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 Well, the man I love took from my best friend. Some joker got lucky, he stole him back again. Baby, better come on in my kitchen. Going to be raining outdoors. When a woman gets in trouble, everybody throws her down. Looking for a good friend, and none can be found. So you better come on in my kitchen. Going to be raining outdoors. Yeah. Ooh. Well, I know he's gone, I know he won't come back. See, I stole his last nickel from his natural sack. Daddy, you better come on in my kitchen. Going to be raining outdoors. My mama's dead and gone, Papa's well to be. See, I ain't got nobody in this world to care for me. Daddy, you better come on in my kitchen. Going to be raining outdoors. Yes, you better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. Tradition. Bye, 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 baby, bye, bye. Baby, seeing you around. Well, I'll change my living standard and move uptown. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. So long, my honey, so long. Too bad you had to drift away. 'Cause I could use your company right here on this road I'm on today. I get the feeling that I could chase you clear out and fall. He'll wind up staying put out, strung out of stone. But I ain't got time to waste on you, yes, I've gotta go. I got things I've gotta do. Like have a good smoothie, for sure. So bye, 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 baby, bye, bye. Guess you know you're on your own. It's easy to get lost somewhere out in the world, and you let me in the face all alone. You let me in the face all alone. So bye, bye, baby, bye, bye.
All right, folks, you've been listening to Christine and Matt, KJ Blues. Hey, real quick, can you
Yeah,
tell
man.
us where you guys playing together next? Is it the Stampers gig?
Tomorrow night at the Harp in Cleveland, and Saturday somewhere. I forget.
Clam bake.
Oh, it's a private gig Saturday.
Private gig
But you can come out to
Saturday.
the Harp tomorrow, 9 to 12.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 1 minute, folks, for a quick smoothie with our friends Matt and Christine. Thanks again, Cleveland. We'll be right back.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. Are you tired of all the overhyped advertisements for energy drinks and energy supplements?
Maybe skydiving from a suborbital spacecraft or jumping a snowmobile over 80 buses is not in your agenda.
Maybe you just want to make it through the day effectively. Whether it's work, school, or raising a family, life's demands can be overwhelming. When you need that extra kick in the butt to help get you going, try Cocaine Energy. You'll not find a more effective energy supplement. Cocaine Energy has higher caffeine content per ounce than any other energy supplement on the market, and it's safe. Worried about the side effects of so much caffeine? We got you covered. Cocaine is scientifically formulated to mitigate against the side effects normally associated with large doses of caffeine, such as the jitters and heart palpitations. So what are you waiting for? Try cocaine today, because life doesn't wait. Cocaine is available at local retailers and online at www.drinkcocaine.com. That's drinkcocaine.com. Once again, that's drinkcocaine.com. This product does not contain the drug cocaine. Duh. This product is not intended to be an alternative to an illicit street drug. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Not recommended for children, pregnant women, or people sensitive to caffeine.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
We're back. All right. Welcome back to Healthy Cleveland with KJ Blues tonight. Tonight we have got the healing smoothie, and the reason I call it that is because when I first started juicing, it was mainly really to heal my body and get healthy. And what a difference, some really good raw food can make in your diet. I always recommend it more often. You can speak to that.
Yes, absolutely.
So one of my secret ingredients that I've never had on the show before yet, all right, is beet tops.
Beet.
All right, beet tops, very, very good for you, very healthy. We're going to make a very, very green smoothie tonight, but we are going to color it up a little bit. I'm not going to use all of this. This is romaine. One more little bit of romaine. It looks like a salad, right?
Yeah.
Some carrots. Put some carrots in there tonight. Little kale. This is another of my favorite greens. This is gonna fill it quick. It looks like a lot of kale, but it's only 2 leaves. Yeah, we'll go for it. All right, and then I sweeten it up with a little bit of apple.
Apple.
All right, I know that's one of your favorites.
Yep.
And
Beet.
beet.
For real.
Yeah. The beet is the secret ingredient for my neon smoothie. If you missed the neon smoothie, it's a couple of shows ago.
Have to check it out.
Oh, it's neon pink.
Nice.
I mean, it's hot pink.
Perfect. For Breast Cancer Awareness Month, that would be perfect.
By the way, Guitar Center is giving away a pink Daisy Rock guitar for Breastfest that's coming up, and I think that's October 28th. Are you playing with that?
I'm not going to make it, but yeah, it's a great event. Brothers Lounge, I do believe.
So we've got some ice in the bottom of this that I kind of hid down there before we came back on.
Right.
I am going to use a little bit of the silk. Have you ever had this before?
Yeah, is that plain or is that?
This is plain.
Yep.
I used to, I do like the vanilla for a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
But when I'm using mostly vegetables,
Yeah.
I took
Too
the
too
vanilla
sweet.
out.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The power. The power. Watch out.
Nice.
Yeah, beat.
Nice. What do you want on the stage? For their shows?
Want some more of that romaine. Might as well throw it in there. Let's use it.
Yeah, you got room?
There you go. Oh yeah. I got some napkins there.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Do it.
Just a little bit more silk in it. So we got a little more. We can make one for everybody. That'll be plenty. My daughter is actually very, very good at making some incredible smoothies. She's got these concoctions that she whips up. It's like being an artist.
Nice.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And she's actually the one that came up with the pink smoothie. And it was kind of it was a total accident. It wasn't a recipe or anything.
It is now.
This is a little bit darker looking, all the greens that
That's
go in
all
it.
right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Folks,
It's a health.
once again, I just want to thank, and I know little Dana probably's dying for some of this. I did not put the yogurt in it because you mentioned that you're not a big fan of
Yeah,
yogurt.
yeah.
So let's try it a
Without?
little bit without, okay? Let's see what you think here. I'll let you be the judge first.
All right. Cheers.
Live dangerously. It smells good.
It's good.
Hey,
Tastes like a
Tom.
salad.
There you go.
It's
We'll
actually
try
really
a little
good.
bit. Here,
I like
try
it.
some with no yogurt, and then we're going to try a little bit with yogurt and see what the real big deal is here and the difference in the flavor.
I feel like I'm at a tasting right now.
Yes. Yeah. What year is this?
Ah, that's really good.
I like the texture actually. It's like bubbly.
All right, here we go. Little non-fat Greek yogurt. Let's see how this changes it up. Yeah, a little more. What the heck? All right, one more time. Do we have
right.
any other veggies left over there?
Give a little carrots.
Oh, a little carrot, a little stray piece of kale. Throw that in there.
Get
The carrot was actually
in my
good
belly.
in there. I need to use more carrot.
I love
Yeah, they're
carrots.
sweet.
Okay, here we go. Yes, you can get your very own Vitamix right on healthycleveland.com. Go to the link that says 30-day free, risk-free trial. You've got to try one. I think the biggest thing about it is I have friends that have some different ones, and some actually are pretty cool and work pretty well. Other ones, it's like really trying to grind the food
Yep.
up, and it just doesn't do it, with the ease that the Vitamix does. And let's try this. See what we changed here.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Yeah, I think I liked it without it.
Liked it without it?
Yeah. Still good though.
It's pretty good. It's like the gyro version.
Add a little bit of cream to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Without
kind
the
of.
lamb.
Kind
Very good.
of. Definitely a little more protein when you add it's actually packed with protein. I think that's
Yeah.
the main reason we started using it.
Yeah.
Because I was juicing all the time and losing all this weight. I started getting real skinny. I have no holes left on my
Left
belt.
on
I
the
actually had to
belt.
make a hole. So I'm like, okay, maybe I better, try to fatten up a little bit. But Christine, best of luck with you, hon. You know, hope this makes you feel good
For sure.
for a short moment here.
Yeah.
But, you know, and one of the things that is really cool about watching you play is watching you smile at the end. And I know you're going through pain, and then you smile at the end of every song.
Music is great therapy.
It's beautiful,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Thanks, man.
You heard it right here from Christine. Music is great therapy. Cleveland, thank you again for joining us. And
Cheers.
be healthy.